Hello everyone, I hope that you're well. Today I'm going to be walking you through one of the trickier vectors questions. This is from EDEXCEL IGCSE, I think the 2022 paper 1. Pause the video now and have a go at the question yourself. So let's read through the question. It tells us that OXYZ is a trapezium, so this shape is a trapezium. It tells us that OX is A. It tells us that XY is B. And it tells us that OZ is 3B. It tells us that M is the midpoint of OX, so that means this is half A, and that is also half A. It says N is the point that MNZ and ONY, so this line MNZ and ONY are straight lines. Given that ON to OY, the ratio is the same as lambda to 1, use a vector method to find the value of lambda. So firstly, let's write OY in terms of A and B. So OY is the same as A plus B, because we have OX, which is A, and then XY, which is B, so A plus B is OY. And then we're going to find ON, so the vector ON is the same as, okay, so it's half A. So we go from O to M, then we want to go from N to M, M to N. M to N is going to be a variable lots of MZ, because we don't actually know how far along MZ the point N is. So if we find MZ, we'll just write this as X lots of MZ. So MZ will be 3B minus a half A, because we go the opposite way, we go minus a half A, and then we follow OZ to get 3B. So ON would be half A plus X lots of 3B minus a half A. It tells us here that the ratio of ON to OY is the same as a lambda to 1. So this means that ON, the vector ON, is the same as lambda, lots of the vector OY. So that will be half A plus 3BX minus half AX equals lambda A plus lambda B. So now we'll collect the A and B parts of each vector. So we'll write this as half minus half X lots of A. So you essentially factor out A from the half A minus the half AX plus 3X lots of B equals lambda A plus lambda B. So now from this we can equate the A's and the B's together. So that means half minus half X equals lambda, and 3X equals lambda. So we can substitute 3X equals lambda into this equation, and essentially we're solving them simultaneously. Half minus half X equals 3X, so you can add on the half to this side, and that will get half equals 7 over 2X, and then we'll divide half by 7 over 2, which is 1 over 7. So X equals 1 over 7. This question is asking us to find lambda. So if we put X back into this equation here, we get lambda equals 3 over 7. So when we go to our question over here, the answer will be 3 over 7. The ratio of ON to OY will be 3 over 7 to 1. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you didn't understand the explanation, or if you think that any improvements could be made to my explanation, please let me know in the comments down below.